Okay, so there is one more thing we should talk about. You can see that flight service flight get method right here. Now, as I said, the naming convention comes from the Swagger JSON file. Let's go ahead into our ASP.NET Core project on the right side. And here we want to go inside of our controller. So open the controllers folder and go into the flight controller. Now, here you can see that the name is search, but it's using an HTTP GET. So the name is coming from flight and then the method get, flight get, right? So this is exactly what we can see here, flight get. Now we want to adjust it maybe to be more specific and, well, a little bit easier to read. A better name would be flight search or search flight, right? So now I want to show you how you can configure Swagger here in ASP.NET Core to create your own custom operation IDs. It's easier than you think. So let's go ahead, open up program.cs, and here in add Swagger gen, use the config again and simply write down c.custom operation IDs. And now we can define a way on how they get constructed. So goes to, then we want to format it. There are multiple ways on how you can format strings in C# for sure. Let's set them together of action descriptor, route values, action as a string. So this is the name of the action. Search would be the action name, right? Because this is a method in C#, but when it comes to API, we also call that action. So the action name here is search. And afterwards, we want to attach the controller name. So we simply go ahead, combine both together, just like this. E-action descriptor, route values action, E-action descriptor, route value controller. Great, now add a semicolon and finish it up. So to fix the error right here, we simply need to remove that line break and then it's working again. So now we have action and controller both combined together. And now let's switch to our search flight component.ts and start the application. And in the developer PowerShell, you can go ahead and use the up arrow ng open API gen. So simply run that to recreate or update our client API in Angular. And it said it's finished. So let's shut down the application. And now we need to adjust it because flight get is not available anymore. We have search flight now, right? So search flight, and this is all we have to do. So our client API is now updated again. Great, and that's it for today. So I hope you learned a lot of new stuff, and I am happy to see you again tomorrow in the next videos.